Hundreds of family and friends turn out to pay their final respect to 27-year-old Ricardo Hilton. Ricardo Hilton was a police officer that was taken out in Spanish Town, St. Catherine, in a shooting incident in which three police officers were taken down. Hi again and welcome. This is Links of 7 TV. Let's talk, and we'll have the highlights of this to come on the program after he was laid to rest. We'll be right back after this break. Welcome back and thanks for joining us for the program. It's Links 007 TV. Let's talk. Families and friends of the late police, the Cardo Hilton, turn out to pay their final respect to the fallen police officer that was viciously taken out in a shooting incident in Spanish Town, St. Catherine. Constable Cardo Hilton was laid to rest on Saturday, July 25th at the Commodore Cemetery in Linston, St. Catherine, preceded by a funeral service at the Bread of Life Ministries in Linstead. Constable Hilton was among two other police officers that was seriously injured in a shooting incident in Spanish Town, St. Catherine. In that incident, Leon Clunes and Detective Corporal Dane Biggs was also taken out in the incident. We here at Links 007 TV just want to take this opportunity to express our heartfelt condolences to the families and friends of these fallen police. There was an outpouring of love and also tears as the family and friends of the late police, the Carter Hilton, turned out in their numbers to pay their final respect as they remember him as a good police officer who made the ultimate sacrifice not only for himself but also for his country. In delivering a message, people pay tribute to the life and work of the police officer and also just to reflect on his legacy as a police officer. This incident has left the entire country in shock as this operation was carried out on June 12 in the Horizon Park area. In this incident, we also lost two other police officers, Superintendent Leon Clunes and also Detective Corporal Dane Biggs, who was just laid to rest last week, Saturday. A number of individuals also took the time to pay tribute to the fallen police officer. In delivering their tribute, they remembered him as a disciplined police whose performance was exemplary. Each of the 14 tribute paid before the official start of the funeral service at the Bread of Life Ministries in Lindsay, St. Catherine. Behind the speakers was an array of floral arrangement, one depicting the police officer's nickname, Cardo. The Commissioner of Police, Major General Anthony Anderson, read the first lesson, while the Minister of National Security, Harris Chung, and Prime Minister Andrew Holness brought remarks via video. Also in attendance were the opposition spokesman on national security, Fitz Jackson, and Member of Parliament for St. Catherine North Central, Natalie Nita Headley. And this was just an emotional moment for the family and friends of this fallen police officer who was just so young and also a promising member of the Jamaican Constabulary Force. And right now we're just about to share some highlights of the funeral service with you right here on Links 007 TV. Let's go over to that right now. So there you have it, the funeral service of the late police officer, Ricardo Hilton. deemed as one of the greatest police officers to have ever served the force. And we here at Links 007 TV just want to take this opportunity just to send our heartfelt condolences to the family and friends of these fallen police officers who were among two other police officers that was viciously taken out in the Horizon Park area of St. Catherine just on June 12. And we know it's a difficult time right now for the family, especially for his mother and his dad at this very current moment. And I know it's going to be a difficult time right now for them. And as the healing process starts, we just hope that they do find the strength in order to cope with this difficult loss.
Shortly after I learned of the tragic shooting of Constable Cardo Hilton, I visited his family home. His parents showed me his room, which they described as his haven. They showed me his bed and told me it remained exactly the way he left it when he departed for work on what we will forever remember as a dreadful morning. That morning, Ricardo paid the ultimate sacrifice, his life, as he worked in the service of his country, protecting his fellow citizens. Ricardo's death, along with his colleagues, Detective Corporal Dane Biggs, who was buried last week, and Superintendent Clunis, who died a few days after the incident, brings home the reality that our police officers place themselves in grave danger every day to ensure our safety. Each time our officers leave their home, their families hope and pray for their safe return. Sadly, this was not the case for Ricardo, when on June 12th, he was shot and killed in the line of duty. As a country, we grieve with his family and friends, as well as his colleagues in the Jamaica Constabulary Force, who must carry on without him. As a parent myself, my heart breaks for his parents. They spoke so lovingly and so proudly about Ricardo. I personally understand their pain. Behind their strong outward appearance when I visited with them, I could see their sorrow. They told me that they should be planning for his wedding and not his funeral. And yet, in a cruel twist, here we are at his funeral. Ricardo clearly was well-loved, well-mannered, and disciplined. He demonstrated a zeal for his role as an officer of the law and saw it as much more than just work. To his parents, I say, take comfort in knowing that Ricardo lived an honorable life and that though he's no longer with us, his memories will endure for a lifetime. On behalf of the government of Jamaica and the people of Jamaica, I say thank you for his life and for his service. I extend my deepest condolences to you as you lay your son, Ricardo, to rest. May God continue to strengthen you and be a wall of comfort around you in this very difficult time. May Ricardo's soul rest in peace, and may light perpetual shine on him.
Well, there you have it from the Prime Minister of Jamaica, the Most Right Honorable Mr. Andrew Holness, delivering his message via video. Well, in this message, the Prime Minister recounted his experience and also the life and work of the late Constable Hilton, and also reflect on the danger that police face whenever they are out there performing their daily duties. Each time our officers leave their home, their families hope and pray for their safe return. Sadly, this was not the case for Ricardo Hilton, as the Prime Minister stated. As a country, we grieve with his family and friends, as well as his colleagues in the Jamaica Constabulary Force, who must carry on without him. As a parent myself, the Prime Minister said, my heart breaks for his parents. The Prime Minister further went on to state that on the behalf of the government of Jamaica and the people of Jamaica, I say thank you to his parents for his life and his service. May God continue to strengthen you and be a wall of comfort around you in this very difficult time. So that was a statement from the Prime Minister of Jamaica via his video conference call, and hundreds of family and friends turned out at the funeral service for these fallen police officers. When we consider the Jamaica Constabulary Force and look at the situation that they're faced with on a daily basis, it's a very rough and strenuous job in order to be out there protecting the lives of others, and in doing that you're putting your own life at risk. This police officer was such a young police officer, just 27 years old, have not lived any life as yet, still in his prime when this unfortunate situation struck. You can just imagine right now the family of this fallen police officer and how they are feeling at this difficult time, based on the fact that he made the ultimate sacrifice in order to protect the lives of others, just in order for the betterment of our country that is being rampant with criminal activities throughout the past few years right now. And we here at Links 007 TV just want to take this opportunity to express our condolences to the family and friends of the late cardo lt0n. This is where we're going to leave this one for now. This has been Links 007 TV Let's Talk, and we thank you for joining us for the program. And also remember, just like, share and subscribe to our channel as we have more updates to come. Have a blessed day.